Good morning or afternoon or whatever it is for you. It's Mr. Norman here, and we're going to be looking at the observation hive that I have with the honeybees, and you're going to be seeing some things inside of this, but this is what the observation hive looks like. Basically two frames of honeybees in there, and when you take the front off, you'll see that the bees are in there in glass, and you'll get to see the bees and the pollen and some of the honey and some of the eggs. Maybe they're pretty small, and the larvae, and then the capped off honeybees, and someday I might even get to show you the ones that are hatching out. So hope you're interested, and you might get some people like your parents or something, they might be interested in seeing it. Let's get started. Some people are wondering what the observation hive actually looks like. This is the observation hive. One side of it, you can see the handle on the top, and on the right is where the bees go in and out when I open it. And then we go around to the other side, and pretty much the same thing on this side. The bees come out on the left here, and they have little holes that they breathe. But the amazing thing to me is honeybees work in a totally dark environment, and they do all this fancy stuff that they talk about doing while they're in the dark. So if you want to see what it's like, in the middle of the night, turn every light off or go into a closet and shut the door and shut all the lights off and see if you can figure out what you're doing, because that's what honeybees do. Amazing. Okay, here's the latest pictures of the bees. Up here, up in this area, there's pollen put in the cells. So they have pollen around the eggs, and the eggs are all here. Some of them are capped off, some of them are still open, and the bees are working those. And some of them have larvae in them. If you get up around this area, you'll see the larvae, the white little worm-like thing curled up in the cell. They will be capping those off. And the ones up higher, up in this area, you can see are smaller, and they're clear down inside. And then some of them are eggs, which are pretty hard to see. But you can see they put the pollen right next to where the eggs are, so they have food for all the bees. And the queen's on the other side. I'll see if I can get her. Okay, here's another view of the pollen up on the left, and the eggs and capped off brood in the middle, and then up in the right corner we have the queen. She's just going to sit there, not doing a whole lot right now, but she will be laying eggs sometime. So this is kind of a big picture of the brood pattern. Pollen, honey on the outside, and then the brood in the middle. And the bees working themselves.